for days. I was devastated.
Go.
Chris, I'm Joey Becker with Cheaters. You need to
Get the hell out.
hold on back for you now.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. What the hell was you supposed to beat off each other? I think they're both one and the same. Maybe that was attraction for each other. Maybe that's what the reverse on. But from what I it would move pretty hard on a regular basis. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Come on with it, boy. Beat the hell out of you. Come on. Don't touch me, lady.
What you've been doing with Steve down his back.
What do you think you're doing, man? I need any place to live. I paid you.
You're never here, dude.
What? You got lonely or what?
Welcome, man.
She must be my best friend, man. Well, I'll say this. At least if he had been drinking, he would have an excuse. You know, being such a screwball. I mean, he was going to go for a sword, you know, I mean, over something stupid like, you know. That's kind of dramatic, I felt. I don't know, maybe I struck another terror in him.
But can you explain this?
You know what?
I don't want to bring you there home in the first place.
You know,
No, you have if
I'm not doing this with you.
You wanted this
It was a mutual agreement to help this man out. This man goes way back with me.
and you got laid all the time, go to work, go out of town.
I gotta get away from you. You
You're
make
not
me
as fault as
sick.
I am.
You make me sick.
You're as much as fault as I am.
You know, it's not often that the act of cheating, it's the deception that hurts. It makes you angry. It makes you feel like you've wasted a lot of time. You just don't know from that point. Looking back, what was the lie and what was the truth? You know what, Steve? You're not even worth it, man. You just ain't worth it, dude. Anybody that can betray their best friend like that?
Man, you weren't here all the time. She needs love, and I need it too.
If Steve needs to leave, but I'm not going anywhere.
I need to get out of here. Please go.
Do you have anything? Why don't you take a couple of things? Come through. You're just gonna get a couple of things.
Lucky. Cheaters has done nothing but help. I would have wasted a lot of years with this lady. Probably blind to a lot of things that she was could have or would have or had been doing. She was open my eyes.
Lots of men have trouble performing their best in bed. For some guys, it's issues getting hard. For others, it's finishing too quickly. Either way, Hims can help. At 4hims.com, you can get clinically proven treatments from licensed medical providers, all from the comfort of home, with a 100% online process. And free discreet shipping, it's never been easier to get hard, stay hard, and last longer than ever. Get started today with a free online consultation at 4hims.com.
No more child marriage. No more street harassment. No more staying quiet. It'll take all of us working harder than ever until we are all equal. So all girls can learn, decide, and thrive. Are you with us? Get help at planusa.org/no more.
Beverly Hills 90210 is back on its very own channel.
I love this place.
Here, the zip code isn't just a number, it's a lifestyle. Dive back into the glamour, the gossip, and the scandals.
It's outrageous.
I'm gonna get even.
Oh my God. Why the hell could you?
So excited. Relive your 90s dreams on the Beverly Hills 90210 channel on Pluto TV.
With a renewed sense of purpose, Shauna Sorolla says her child's needs top her list of priorities. Anything else, including talks of reconciliation with Rico, must wait. As for now, Shauna states that Rico will have nothing to do with their baby, and she hopes that he can ultimately appreciate what the word suffer really means. On a happier note, Cheaters is pleased to report that mother and baby are doing very well. After the birth of his child, Rico Sorolla says the guilt he felt was unparalleled to any other experience in his life. The combination of getting busted and the birth of his child within the same night sent him into a deep depression. After seeking help from family members, Rico now understands the severity of his actions and prays to hold his child in his arms one day. As for Sorolla's companion, she says her involvement with Rico was quite minimal and won't shed a tear if the two don't continue their relationship. On a separate note, she comments that Cheaters is one of her favorite shows, and she can't wait to watch herself on TV. Relieved to learn the status of her relationship, Nikki Tansey vows greater caution with future boyfriends. Which was always an issue. Nikki states that she wanted to implement a new philosophy when dealing with a potential suitor. Ricky declares that drastic consequences demand drastic measures, although she would prefer to just relax and remains a trusting individual. Wanting nothing more than privacy in his personal relationships, the suspect affirms that Cheaters crossed the line by involving him in a tacky reality show. He feels it's unfair to ambush someone based solely on one person's side of the story. When given the opportunity to explain his motives, the suspect lashed out at Cheaters' producers and hung up the phone. Searching for further insight into the case, Cheaters' producers made several attempts to contact the suspect's companion, but came up empty-handed.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why we'll both lose money.
Warning, Cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I've seen everything. I've seen everything. Yes, you helped me with engagement party. You helped me with everything. And now you are sleeping with me? I'm not sleeping with you.
And later,
Ali, Cameron, I heard you gonna tell me to leave. Ali, Cameron, I heard you gonna tell me to leave. You need to first. Wait, already. Move. Get out of here now. What you gonna do?
from Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like you just trying to keep a big secret from me. I just can't take the lies. I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like to be in the one.
I'm tired of being secret.
This is something that I'm going to know very right now. Do you want to confront him?
I can't believe that.
Here they are. Let's go.
I thought you said you were at work.
You know, Greco was Cheaters.
What's the harm? Who are you home? Hey,
I love
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Thanks for joining me on another gripping installment of Cheaters. In the first of two cases, police meet Ava Brandovic, a classy lady concerned her fiancé may be revisiting his younger days as a self-described playboy. Questioning his current state of maturity, Ava asks Cheaters to verify his claims as a changeman.
Ava Brandovic, age 31. A pianist worried that her fiancé's straying eye may be a precursor for things to come.
Well, when we play together, and he's taking his viola and stands next to me and I play piano, it's the most intimate moment of our relationship, one of the most intimate moments. And he's sectional, so which that makes him to stay after each rehearsal with orchestra. He stays and have sectionals. And also recordings. He has recordings. And he records recitals, which are usually in the evenings, I understand. But evenings are maybe until 10 p.m., not 2 or 3 a.m. He doesn't know how to lie. And I know that when he doesn't say the truth, he cannot look straight into my eyes. And he avoids looking into my eyes. And that's how I know that something is wrong. I play nocturnes and Chopin's brilliance. That's what I play when he's not there. And when I'm by myself, waiting for him to come back.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld. Age 27. A musician singing to the tune of another woman. Investigation Day 6. Per instructions from the lead investigator, Cheaters crews back up and advance to the condominium Ava shares with her fiancé. After remaining holed up for nearly 24 hours, field operatives finally catch a break. From out of the darkness comes a man matching the description of the suspect. Cheaters' PIs quickly confirm he is the intended subject. After he quickly tosses something into the back seat, the suspect, whose identity is withheld, hops into the driver's seat and departs. Playing it safe, mobile units tail the suspect to the local cocktail lounge. After parking his vehicle, the suspect grabs an instrument case and enters the bar. Once inside, the suspect slowly sips his beverage for quite some time. Just before the suspect decides to order another beverage from the waiter, an unknown woman approaches his table and wastes little time in making herself right at home. A short while later, the suspect hops up to partake in the bar's open mic night. Then, after finishing his set, the suspect draws rave reviews from his starstruck companion. A short while later, the duo bolts out the door into the brisk evening. The gallant suspect offers his suit jacket to his family-clad lady friend. The couple finally bids one another farewell after a pleasant evening together. Investigation Day 11. Hoping to gather more evidence, Cheaters operatives once again reconvene back at Ava's condominium. Informed that Ava will be out at a piano recital for the evening, Cheaters' PIs pay particularly close attention to the suspect's activities. With all eyes on an approaching vehicle, Cheaters' sleuths watch closely as the suspect's companion, now identified as Ola Nikolaj, hops out of a car and advances toward the entrance door. Moments later, Cheaters' mobile operatives drive a short distance away to get a better look at the activities inside. Once again, hoping to impress companion Nikolaj, the suspect plays a few songs on Ava's piano. Impressed to no end, companion Nicolaj leans over to offer her talented boyfriend a show of appreciation. Ready for an encore, companion Nicolaj then leads the suspect over to Eva's bed for a concert intermission. Moments later, the lights dim as the suspect conducts his own plan for the evening's crescendo. After a stellar performance, the suspect walks companion Nicolaj out to a vehicle, but not before insisting on one last piece. Investigation Day 14. Dissecting the suspect's daily patterns, Cheater's agents remain steadfast in their current assignment. With cameras rolling, Cheater's PIs cautiously duck out of the way as the suspect enters the front door of his residence. Just minutes later, companion Nicolaj makes her grand entrance. Both are just in time for the curtain call, as a motion-activated camera installed by Ava begins recording their every move. With romantic music setting the mood, the two share a few cocktails before suiting up for a liaison in the steaming hot tub. Drooling over his current conquest, the suspect demonstrates his complete disregard for Ava in this recorded telephone call. Satisfying the burden of proof, Cheater's intelligence prepares to bring Ava's assailant to justice. Coming up, the confrontation.
Maria realized she booked the wrong holiday dates online. Fortunately, her travel company uses Zendesk, which means a Zendesk AI agent fixed the problem in no time at all. Because Zendesk AI agents are built for service, it makes customer service easier for everyone.
Parmesan with no limits, just how you like it. Waking up next to you with no alarm clocks, just how I like it. Morning espressos look a little different when Persian voyages. 17 years with you, I'm still laughing at my stories, even though I know they're not that funny. I'm still a vanilla martini guy when I get back home, but here, I can be truly present with you. We'll read this when we're back home, but this will be with us forever. I'm so glad we're here.
I'm a mother, and I am a native Washingtonian. My husband is working, and I am taking care of special needs children, which is a task. I've always gone to the food bank to make it. Me and my husband, sometimes we won't eat just to make sure that they have an extra meal in their house. Because I want them to do the things that they dream of. And that's all that really matters to us. And even though things get hard, we're making sure our children have a better tomorrow.
Nice Oakleys, Steve. Where'd you get them?
GoVex.com.
Yeah, I gotta give me one of those. Where'd you get it?
GoVex.com.
Hey, Steve, nice boots. Where'd you get those?
GoVex.com. Exclusive deals for first responders, military, and law enforcement only at GoVex.com.
I avoided the mirror. I felt alone for a long time. I remember going home and praying for it to go away, not thinking it was something wrong. I go into a lot of things thinking it's not going to work, and I thought losing would be the same thing, but it actually worked.
More than 700,000 patients have regained their confidence with Lucy's prescription treatments.
You're hopeless, and then you find other women working the same boat as you. You suddenly feel okay. We're going to get out of it together. That's what really did it for me.
Everybody's thoughts are small. The question is, what do you want to make it yourself? I can't change what I did. I can change what I do now.
These are the good days when you dreamt about it. Take it in.
This is your golden ticket. Make sure you're ready to see that moment will come.
Live your life to the fullest like it's your last breath.
After unearthing the despairing truth, Cheater seeks out Ava to disclose the facts, setting aside all other concerns Ava concentrates on the important gentleman in her life.
Thanks for being with us this evening. We're doing this on the move because time is relatively short. This is a really time-sensitive issue. We do have the information that you asked us to find out about what he was up to. Are you ready to move forward and take a look?
Yes.
As the investigation started, we observed as he left your home, we observed your fiance as he takes a stroll down the sidewalk. He steps into a bar, has a seat at a table by himself. He's there for quite some time. After some time, the young lady joins him at the table.
I know her.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
She's also Polish.
Okay. But as the evening progressed, he took out his violin and supposedly serenaded the crowd that was there for a bit.
Oh, I cannot believe this.
But as they're walking out, you see he's leading her by the hand.
That's just normal. I mean, not normal, but that can happen. You know, he's a gentleman. I told you he's a gentleman. I mean, he doesn't need to hold her by the hand.
On this evening, we had a detective that was outside of your home. But rather than leaving this evening, the same woman from a previous occasion was observed arriving, and she's wearing the same jacket that we believe to be the same jacket that he gave her on the previous occasion. Now I know it's very difficult to see, but through the window, we can see the two of them as they share this.
No.
Quite some time later, he walks her down to the car. There's another embrace. He goes inside, now with the jacket that she returned to him, and she tried on. On this occasion, we were again outside of the residence. She joins him. They head up to the hot tub.
I think they had fun.
We were fortunate enough to have a detective that got inside. And you can see that some of her movements are,
Yeah.
I don't think I need to explain that she can see for yourself that this relationship has taken a romantic turn. The reason that we had to have you come back as quickly as we did, earlier this evening, again, met with the young lady. This is the concert home, and they're inside right now. I'm going to check with the attendant because we have some people inside and find out exactly what's happening. Yeah, I just finished up a second interview. We're in position right now outside the concert hall. Okay. We're on standby, and we're right here. All right. We have a detective that's inside right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close to the time that the concert usually gets out.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as people start to let out, we're just going to go ahead and go right.
Oh, I'll get my answers tonight.
Yeah. All right, everyone's letting out right now. They're coming down the stairs. Let's move. Everybody out. We're in park right here. Let's get everybody out. All right, we're coming right now. Say his name. All right. Grab me when we come across. Watch out. Okay, follow them, follow them. There he is, there he is, there he is. Can you explain what you're doing out with Olga this evening? So